Okay, so this is an overview of what you are going to do for writing today. So your assignment has 4 pictures on it. And basically, you are getting to free write on whatever you think that picture is. So you're going to kind of use your inferencing skills, but also use your creativity because I don't even know the backstory behind all these pictures. So you're going to come up with a story or a paragraph about what you think is going on. So the first one is a dog with a crown on it. So maybe you want to make a story about maybe it's his birthday and he gets to wear a crown for the day. Or maybe he's the king of a puppy land. I don't know. Totally up to y'all. So you get to decide what you get to use this picture and just create a paragraph or a story about it. And you can write your answer here. If you run out of room, you can just create a new slide. So you can right click it and then you can duplicate and you can write more on another slide. The next picture is a donut that has a bite taken out of it. So maybe the story could be that it was your special donut and someone gave it to you and then someone snuck in the middle of the night and took a bite out of it and now you're mad or something like that. So you can just create your own story or paragraph based on the donut with the bite taken out of it. This next one shows, it looks like, if I had to guess, probably a grandmother and her grandson. So maybe he looks dressed up and she looks dressed up too. So maybe they're going to a dance or they're going to a nice restaurant or I don't know. So you guys can be creative and think about that. So the text here the box here isn't very big. So you can just make a new slide. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that now. So I will create a new slide for you all to write more of the story on. So we'll just go ahead and just make a text box here. And you all can write your paragraph right here. So I'll put write paragraph here. Okay. So then the very last one that you're going to do today is... Okay, sorry, my computer froze. It looks like a guy jumping off of a diving board, maybe, or maybe a boat. I'm not sure. So you get to pick, maybe it is what caused him to jump into the water, or maybe it's what he's jumping into. Maybe it's not water. Maybe it's something different. So you all can just be creative today on your writing and just come up with anything you want. There is no right or wrong here in the writing, so I want you all to be creative and just think about what comes to mind. So you will do all 4 of these pictures, and I am expecting at least a paragraph for each of these. So if you have more than a paragraph, great, but you need to have at least 1 paragraph per picture. So remember, a paragraph is 5 to 6 sentences, and we need to make sure that we are writing in complete sentences and that we have correct punctuation, and that way we don't just think it's a paragraph. It looks like a paragraph, but then there's only 1 period, which means that whole thing is 1 sentence. So we need to make sure that we're going back and rereading. If you think that you need to read it out loud so you can hear how it sounds, I would suggest doing that. That way you can pick up on some things that you might, because it might not sound that great once you read it out loud. All right, guys, I want you all to have fun with this today and be creative. And if you have any questions, just let me know.